Mormon beliefs? Are they monotheists or polytheists? Mormons portray themselves as the one true Church of Jesus Christ. It's stated right there in the name of the organization. They are the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They say they believe in Jesus. They talk about him. The Book of Mormon is supposedly another testament of Jesus Christ. So they must be Christian, just like the rest of the Christians, the Lutherans, the Episcopalians, the Protestants, the Catholics, the Eastern Orthodox. But they do not have the same belief in God that the rest of these groups have. What is this most basic belief? Most of these organizations, all of the ones that I've mentioned, to my knowledge, have the belief that God is the eternal creator of all, the Father of all. Mormons will quickly point out that they believe in God and pray to him. The problem is their definition of God is totally different than any Christian, Jew, or Muslim. The central teaching about God in Mormonism denies his eternal nature. Mormons sum up this belief nicely in a saying that's very easy to remember. As man is, God once was. As God is, man may become. This was stated by Lorenzo Snow, one of their former prophets. This is blasphemy to any Jew, Muslim, or Christian. It's a cute little saying that sounds nice, but think about it. God once was a man, and then to go on to say we can become gods. Actually, I should say men can become gods. I never could. I'm not a man. This is the ultimate heresy, saying that God was a man. This denies his eternal nature or that he is creator of all. I still have trouble wrapping my brain around this. God was a man. We say Jesus was God incarnate. This does not mean the same thing as what the Mormons are talking about. They mean that God was a normal, typical male doing all the things that males do, and that he lived a good life and was rewarded by becoming a god. He was even given his own world to populate, our world. Even worse than the thought of God having been once a man, and how difficult that is to even comprehend, is the thought that men may become gods and have their own worlds to populate. Think about it. Each and every Mormon man believes that if he lives according to the dictates of his religion, he is rewarded by becoming a god and having his own world. Women are rewarded only if their husbands choose to elevate them, and their reward is not a world of their own. Their reward is to be forever pregnant and having spirit babies to populate their husband's world. I'm not making this up. Mormons deny that God is eternal. They blaspheme in thinking that men can become gods themselves. Mormons are polytheists, and they believe that there's an incredible number of possible gods, an infinite number actually. By denying God is eternal, unchanging, and creator of all, Mormons fail the most basic tests of all Christianity, monotheism. It does not matter how many times they talk about Jesus or pray to God, they are not praying to the same God that is exalted by the three major monotheistic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Mormonism is not a form of Christianity. Without a belief in the eternal creator God, Mormons cannot be included in the same classification. They do not worship the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Mormons have more in common with the polytheists of ancient Greece and Rome than the monotheistic religions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam.